I rank where the view is nothing less than phenomenal. For how I express and project from my abdominal. The only view better, both my daddy and my mama know. No living parents, my sons give me balance. My wife is my serenity, this mic is my identity. The world is foul enough, that's why I write without obscenities. Provoking danger with broken language and spoken anguish. Begging to get hurt, why would you ask to go through changes? Yes, Lord, life's a chessboard, master the angles. Control the tempo, be the one who holds the info. Acknowledge is just as deadly as machete swings. When spoken, the truth is as potent as that Medellin. While others swear the style is free, I just let it ring. Our time is undervalued, soldiers make us better kings. My family's on my shoulder, reaching after better things. Today I take the shot, for them I'd rather set the screen.
My mama told me follow my dreams. My daddy told me get it by any means. Stand tall, make him bow to a king. But I've evolved, you can see the result. Look in my eyes when you speaking to God.
Life and for those who we caught up in using what I was scarred with the muse. I guess they call it proving I'm more than an artist. Penciling out my darkest while stenciling out a harvest. And storing what gets me from A to B, just like garages. Instrumental with collages. Envision what I've been drawing. Broadway to give you rhythm like the great Lena Horne. So bent on, found comfort in the storm. Find peace and on when you see them others perform. Organized chaos, outcast it like hey ya.
Yo, party people in the place to be. What's good? It's the number one chief rocker in Knicks universe. Yeah, man, Uncle Freezy. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Salute. Good morning. Appreciate having y'all here. Appreciate having y'all here to start the morning with us. Good Wednesday morning. I see Cowboy Bob is in the building. Salute, Cowboy Bob. So I'm trying to get this thing to our Twitter crowd, and for some reason, our Twitter crowd is not. Why is it not? Okay. Why is our crowd not able to join this morning? Yeah, I'm not for sure why our Twitter crowd is not. This is so strange. Yeah, I'm not sure why I cry. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with Twitter. They won't allow our Twitter crowd is not in the building for some reason, but we'll get that fixed at some later date, everybody. But Knicks will be 20, 25 and 26 champs are in the building. They are in the building. So we're gonna rock the spot for a few minutes, man. Come through, hang out, talk about the trade, the new acquisitions. Talk about the departure of some of the people that have left. You know. I'm getting good morning messages, everybody. Just Knicks is in the building. Salute. So I'm getting morning messages and all this stuff, man. The morning is starting off kind of quickly, whatever. I guess I should ask if y'all want this party started right, or if you want this party started quickly, right? Do a few things in here. I'm just gonna change this mic cover and talk about a few things really quick. All right. So the trade is official, and I'm looking for. I want to find the official trade. I saw it on X last night. Let me see here. I'm gonna see if I can find that the trade particulars again. Let me see. I just want to find the trade particulars just real quick. Let me see. Okay, so the Knicks get Karl Anthony Towns and the draft rights to James Nagy. The Minnesota Timberwolves get Randall DiVincenzo, Bates Diop, the 2025 Detroit top 13 protected first. Charlotte gets a 2025 first, 2026 second, 2031 second, $7.2 million in cash. Daquan Jeffries, Dwayne Washington, and Charlie Brown is basically what they get. I don't know how they get excited over that. I don't know what I guess the $7.2 million is the reason why Charlotte jumps into the trade. I'm going to put it on the screen so that we can look at it. Yeah, so I'm not for sure why Charlotte even jumps into a trade that only gets them. Charlotte gets a first, 2 seconds, and basically $7 million in cash. Right. So I'm not for sure, how that benefits Charlotte in the long term. Like they get the 3 draft picks, one next year, and 2 future seconds, and $7 million in cash. That's interesting from Charlotte's standpoint. Do you really jump into a trade in order to get that? I don't know what they offered. It seemed like the Knicks and it seems like the Knicks probably could have pulled this off with Minnesota by themselves. Clearly, they couldn't. If there's a GM out there that understands this more better than I do, if they can explain it to us in the chat. Let me shout out my people, though. Coaches in the building, salute. Coach says they got a washing machine, too. Yeah, they got a washing machine. Was it a new one, though? Was it a new washing machine? No, that's my question. Mets is in the building. Salute. Good morning. Good mornings. Good morning, Mets. Living Truth is in the building. Torres is in the building. Sincere. The Genius is in here. Salute. Dripmore is in the building. Just Knicks is in here. Knicks Dynasty is in here. Knicks will be 25 and 26 champs is in here. And of course, we said good morning to Cowboy Bob, right? So I don't understand the Charlotte part. And now that the trade is over with, I'm not really even sure I really even care. The most important thing to me is getting this trade done so that we can get our parts of the trade into training camp. That's the most important thing to me. Met says, They would have ended up with a dishwasher steaming a trout, no rinse, full cycle. And coach says, so the sign and trade and bird rights stuff actually raises our payroll, I'm sorry, and still stay in the first apron. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I guess they did all of that stuff just to avoid the first apron and moves going forward. But I guess it's the same thing for Minnesota also. The rights to Daquan Jeffries, Charlie Brown, and Dwayne Washington Jr. probably presented a dead money situation that would have pushed us a little bit closer to the second apron. And so instead of doing that, they offered cash money to Charlotte to take that dead money off the books for the Knicks and those draft picks so that the Knicks could basically bring in Cat without having the dead money ramifications on the books. I think it's the reason why they put Keita Bates-Diop in the trade also. I really liked Keita Bates-Diop, but he goes back to the team that drafted him. I think he was drafted by Minnesota. So the fact that he goes back to an organization that really liked him is a good thing for him. Are you excited, though, about the Karl-Anthony Towns trade being complete? Hey, Coach, I called you out in a group chat last night. I called you and some others out in a group chat because I knew that this was going to be a talking point for us. Coach put Najee is kind of intriguing, though. I knew that was going to be an early conversation. But for my money though, I thought Cowboy Bob was gonna say it first. I thought Cowboy Bob was gonna bring up Zeke Najee first. I'm sorry, not Zeke Najee, but James Najee. I thought he was gonna bring up James Najee first initially. Thank you. You know we can see you on camera, right? You gonna come on? What? Hey, any of them spoken word? Yeah, spoken word. All right. I thought Cowboy Bob was gonna bring up James Najee first. A big physical, rebounding, athletic, 7 foot, 250-pound center that could get on the glass. Thank you. So the most intriguing part of this trade to me and to others, I think, is not James Najee, it's Cat. Right? Let's not pretend that the most important part of this trade is not Karl-Anthony Towns. It is definitely Karl-Anthony Towns. Right? It's definitely Karl-Anthony Towns. Right. But what I want to do this morning for some practice. Hey, Torres. Torres is in the building. Okay, salute. Good mornings. So where's our spreadsheet? So we have a spreadsheet that that we track the player movement on. And so I want to bring that up too. I'm going to pull that up so that we can update our roster, basically. So that we could talk about the rotations and the minutes. Because here's the thing. Julius Randle last season took more shots per game than Karl Anthony Towns did. And so what does that mean ultimately? Does that mean that that's going to be the same thing here in New York? Will Cat take the same amount of shots he took in Minnesota? No, he's going to take more shots here with the Knicks than he took in Minnesota. Right? But let me see. And a coach, and so coach, I'm gonna put Coach and Cowboy Bob on the spot because I need both of them. Right? I need Cowboy Bob for tonight, and I think I'm gonna need Coach for one of the morning shows. I think it may be Saturday morning, not Friday morning. I'm gonna be here. I think I'm gonna be here Thursday and Friday morning. I couldn't be here yesterday because I had some work obligations, and it drained me. So that's why I wasn't here last night. So. But where is that's the minutes part. Knicks contributions. There we are. Okay. I'm gonna put this on the screen and I want y'all to help me with it. If y'all don't mind. If y'all don't mind, I'm gonna ask you to help me with this. Y'all remember this? Anybody remember this from the summer? So this is what we looked at during the summer. This was our the sheet we put together during the summer because we felt like this was our championship roster, so to speak. So I'm going to ask you guys to help me fix this so that it will be the basis for our conversations going forward. And also, good morning to everybody that's listening to us. Maybe they're preparing for work, moving about the house. So salute to all of y'all. Salute to everybody listening through us through their audio speakers, maybe in their car, maybe they're driving. Y'all be safe out there on the road. Maybe you're a truck driver out there on the open road, moving products and stuff for us, man. We love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Y'all be safe out there on them roads. Help us get to that goal of 4,000 subscribers by the end of the year, man. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Help the channel grow. Man, we appreciate y'all. Y'all know that. Y'all know that. We appreciate y'all. We don't take y'all for granted at all. We appreciate y'all. Okay. All right. Medicines, everybody. Hold this for a second while I talk to my peoples. So let's update the sheet, right? So we know Randall is gone, right? Mitch is still here. We know Deuce is. I'm sorry, Dante is gone. Keita Bates Diop is gone. Jericho is here. Precious is here. And Landry Shamet. You know what? I'll put Landry up here. Let's put Landry up here. Landry Shamet is remaining. Right. So Landry is still here. So what does this mean for Mitchell Robinson? Coach, I really need your help on this one, boss. I'm not even going to lie to you. I really need your help on this one. I don't even know if this is one that we can solve here. I think we might have to do a big show in order for us to even solve this. Because we did this sheet based on what we thought things were going to look like with the team as currently constructed, but now that we have two roster spots to fill, I don't know if there's Cameron Payne. Yeah, Cameron Payne. Yeah, that's right. Let's add Cameron Payne. Or you know what? We probably didn't even update this since we signed Cameron Payne, because I didn't have to delete Marcus Morris off of here either. So we probably hadn't deleted it or updated it in a while. Okay. Walter White is in the building. Salute. Yeah, I forgot Terry Johnson, a.k.a. Cameron Payne. Yo, y'all remember that from the summer? Terry Johnson. Hey, Barry, what's good? Hey, salute to the son of the legend. Kerry Cox is in the building. Yeah, y'all want to talk about y'all want to talk about Mitchell Robinson for a little while? Yeah, let's talk about Mitchell Robinson for a little while, because I have Mitch here, and my spidey senses are telling me that Mitch won't be here. My spidey senses are telling me that Mitch won't be here, and I don't know if I'm a fan of that. Right? I'm not sure if I'm a fan of moving Mitchell Robinson, but I think the writing on the wall says Mitchell Robinson's not going to be here. That's what the writing on the wall says. Right? But here's the thing. Here's my thing. This summer, the Knicks added 2 athletic 7-footers. The Knicks added 2 athletic raw 7-footers. And I mean new 7-footers. Right? So what does that mean for Mitchell Robinson? What does that mean for Mitch? Does that mean they are gonna be Mitch's backup for the next 2 years? Is that what that means? to me, it kind of puts me in that weird space of thinking, no. To me, it's clearly they don't trust Mitch's health. It's the reason why they brought in Karl Anthony Towns. Because if it was clearly we need an offensive upgrade. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me restate that. If it was clearly we need a better version of Randall at power forward, wouldn't the Knicks have just upgraded Randall? Like wouldn't they have tried to go after, say, a premier power forward if it was just a we don't like Randall conversation? If it was a we don't like Randall conversation, because I don't think it, I never felt as if it was a we dislike Randall conversation. I felt like it was a we need some offensive punch in the starting lineup conversation. Because if it was a and listen, this is not what I think it is. This is me speculating. Barry, good morning. If I didn't say salute to Barry. Top Notch T is in the building. Andios is in the building. Salute. Make sure y'all check out Andios on Instagram. My guy, hey, I see your stuff. Andios, your stuff be coming in when I'm at work, so I don't have a chance to comment, but I see you though. I see you. Lee is in the building. Salute. Felicia Lee is in the building. Salute. The original DSJ is in the building. Salute. So Lee says the front office is tired of Mitch Rob not being Right. Okay. So you stealing my thunder. Well, I guess you can't steal my thunder. I guess the cat is out of the bag, I guess, is a better way to state it. But I don't think it's a we were tired of Randall conversation. I think it's a we really needed an upgrade offensively to the roster to help out Jalen Brunson. And Karl Anthony Towns was probably the best fit, but the only way to get Cat is to trade Randall. And so I really feel like the Knicks were probably looking to move Mitch in a package deal with Randall. For the past couple of seasons, I feel as if one of the things that I think we all noticed as Knicks fans is the spacing on the floor at times is congested. The spacing on the floor at times was congested to a point where you could barely even move. And if, for instance, at the beginning of last year, going into this time last year, think about this. Think about this, y'all. Think about this, everybody. This time last season, the Knicks starting five was Jalen Brunson, Quentin Grimes, RJ Barrett, Julius Randle, Mitchell Robinson. Think about that spacing, everybody. Jalen Brunson, Quentin Grimes, RJ Barrett, Julius Randle, Mitchell Robinson. Think about that spacing. And listen, and I'm not being negative about those players. I'm just talking about the combination of talent, right? So it's not me tripping about any, because I appreciate, listen, if you play professional basketball, I appreciate you. if you play professional basketball, I appreciate you being a 99% athlete in this country, or in the world, probably. So I appreciate you. If you know, it it's one of those things. You know, last year the spacing was Brunson, Grimes, RJ, Randall, Mitch, 0 spacing. And if you noticed, as soon as we benched Grimes and started Dante, and we had a little spacing on the floor, we caught our bearings. And when Mitch got hurt on Thanksgiving weekend and Hartenstein was on the floor, we really took off. And then when we traded RJ for OG Anunoby and Precious, out of here. Out of here. The unfortunate part is we couldn't keep that lineup together. Right? We couldn't keep that lineup. That was the unfortunate part. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I'm really enjoying this Knicks morning drive stuff, man. So I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I really enjoy doing the Knicks morning drive, and I think in a couple of weeks, I think we may be able to extend this to 2 hours. Like, I think we may be, or an hour and a half. I think we may be able to do 7:45 to. Oh, wait a minute. I think we may be able to extend it anyway. I think we may be able to do it to like 7:45 to like 9, or 7:45 to 9:15, something like that. I think we may be able to cook like now. I basically get about 45 minutes of free time to come in and rock with y'all somewhere in that. And that's this morning. It won't be 45 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Because I probably have to get out of here like 8:35 Eastern time. But in the next couple of weeks, I think we may be able to expand it where we can bring on guests and things. So, but you know, so we'll try to work that part out. But man, I love seeing y'all in the morning. I love kicking off our day with y'all. I love kicking off the day with y'all, man. And so I have to figure out a nighttime thing. I'm going to talk to Cowboy Bob behind the scenes and see if we can put something together for the nighttime show. So that even if I'm running behind schedule, that we could still do it on time. Yeah, man. Yeah, we do. But the thing is, it's impossible for me to be sharp at work. You know what I'm saying? Like, do the Knicks morning drive the Knicks at Night podcast from 11 to 2-ish. Lay down, get some sleep, pop back up at 6:15, do my pre-morning stuff, and then get here to the computer and then do that and then be at work from like 8:40 to about 8, get off, take a nap, get up at 10:30, do the Knicks. Yeah, it's just too much, man. You spread I'm a big person, but even spread me that thin is bananas. So Living Truth says if iHeart stayed, none of this would have happened. Okay. Yo, Donnie D is in the building. Okay. So I'm gonna see if I can get Cowboy Bob on board to help with the Knicks at Night joint. So even if I'm not able to jump on immediately at 11, at least the show will be going. and then I can jump in as a guest, and we can rock the spot. So, yeah. So the Karl Anthony Towns thing is intriguing in that I'm not for sure. Oh, look at the like button. Hey, y'all hit the which moderator is so which one of the mods is going to be the morning mod? I need a captain of the morning show. I need one of the mods to be the captain of the morning show to remind everybody. Those of y'all with the wrenches, I need for y'all to remind everybody to hit the like button. Somebody be the captain of the day shift to remind everybody to hit the like button and to subscribe. And then that way, I won't have to do it from this seat, and then we'll get Yo, we need you full time on YouTube. Yo, listen. So here's the thing. I would love to do something like that. That was an idea that we had a couple of years ago. That was one of the ideas we had a couple of years ago. The only thing about it is things like that take full-time commitment from more than one person. And so we just couldn't. We tried to do it by adding shows, but the commitment is bananas. Not just a commitment to be here, but to the commitment to a segment. Like if you did a 45-minute show, you had to prepare for that 45-minute show all the time. Andio says, hit that like, subscribe to the channel, and enjoy the show. Please hit that like. Much love, everybody. Alert, man. Alert, man. Hit that like button. Yeah, Kerry Cox got you too. He's like, hey, man, y'all hit that like button. So I'm going to depend on the wrenches for a lot of stuff going forward. So and I'm just going to ask, just respectfully that because I know y'all don't have to, but we appreciate y'all for being being at the gates for us. So yeah, y'all. So let's touch on this Mitch thing one more time in this little bit of time that I have left before I have to go get on these phones, make these appointments and stuff. So I guess the thing that concerns me is what type of value does Mitchell Robinson have around the league? What type of value does Mitchell Robinson have? Does Mitch have an intrinsic value? Right? Will we be able to get surplus for Mitch? Will we be able to get market value for Mitch? Or will we have to take what we can get? Surplus, value, take what we can get. The thing with Mitchell Robinson is that skill set varies depend on who you're speaking with. Depending on who you're speaking with, or depending on well, I guess it depends on who you're speaking with. Some teams value what Mitch brings, and their value is at different levels, right? Like if you're the Charlotte Hornets, you don't need Mitchell Robinson. What you need Mitch for? So what? You're a lottery team. You still don't need Mitch. You have Nick Richards and Mark Williams. What do you need Mitchell Robinson for? You don't. You don't need Mitch. If you're the Washington Wizards, you don't need Mitchell Robinson, right? If you're Brooklyn, you don't need Mitchell Robinson. You already have Nick Claxton. the teams that we need to talk to Mitchell Robinson about are the playoff teams that feel like they're one piece away. That's the niche for Mitch. Only the teams that feel like they're one piece away are going to value Mitchell Robinson. The Golden State Warriors. We may be able to do something with the Golden State Warriors who feel like they're one or two pieces away from extending Steph Curry's window. Right? Golden State gets a veteran big man, a lot of experience on the cheap. They have assets they could get. We could legit do Mitch for Moses Moody and some scrap parts. Old heads, appreciate you, old head. Old head says, the Pelicans need a center, and Mitch is from Louisiana. Yeah. Another team that may feel like they're one piece away, the Orlando Magic. Right? The Orlando Magic, they go out there with undersized offensive centers. But if you think Orlando's defense is smothering right now, imagine Mitchell Robinson as the anchor in Orlando. Would you guys consider, well, it wouldn't make sense now, but before the Cat trade, a Mitchell Robinson for Wendell Carter Jr. would have made sense a few weeks ago. Yeah, no. Hey, Torres, I feel you. I don't really want to trade Mitch, but now that Mitch seems to be expendable, yeah. The perfect scenario for us is a playoff team, Chop Low in the building. The perfect scenario for us and for Mitch and for the other team appears to be the team that feels like they're one piece away from being a contender. Right? Say a 6, 7, or 8 seed in either conference that feels like adding a defensive player makes them a 5, 4, or 3 seed. Because the top 2 seeds in either conference, they're not going to need Mitch. Right? We're a top 2 team in our conference and we don't need Mitch. Denver, Dallas, Minnesota, OKC out west, they don't need Mitch. They won't need Mitch. And it's not like I'm not trying to jettison Mitch, but at this point, where the writing's on the wall, you brought in 2 young bodies at this position. You traded for the most dynamic offensive player at that position. And Mitch himself is rehabbing due to injury. DSJ says, so trade Mitch to Chicago? No. I think they have Vucevic. I think they have Vucevic, and they have another young center. I forget his name. He's like 6'10", the brick wall. They have the brick wall there. I forget his name. The young dude. Not real. I think he's like 25, 26. And I think they also signed hold up. Wait. Look who is in the building. I already know it's going to be a good day. Look who is in the building. My old friend Guzman is in the building. Salute my guy, Guzman. Guzman says it's going to be hard for Mitch to shake that Always injured critique. Yes, it is. When that label is put on you, that label is put on you, bro. And y'all, and listen, I have to run so I can get on these phones. I really love this spot that we carved out, that we rediscovered. I'm gonna try to be on time tomorrow, 7:45 to 8:30. I'm gonna try to be on time in that spot, 7:45 to 8:30. In the coming weeks, we're probably gonna be really in this bag of 7:45 to maybe about 9:15 in the coming weeks. It'll probably be late October when we get there. I'm gonna try to make the adjustment to do that, and maybe bring somebody on with me too, also. But thank y'all for rocking with me this morning. Cowboy Bob, be ready for tonight's show, man. 11 o'clock on the dot, bro. Or I'm sorry, Cowboy Bob, can you do 10 o'clock? Can you do 10 to 12:30? I hit Cowboy Bob up. I'm gonna hit Cowboy Bob up on the phone. Thank y'all for rocking with us, everybody. I hope y'all have a splendid day. Hump day. I hope y'all have a splendid day. I will see y'all later on. Y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. 4,000 subscribers is our goal, everybody. Please help us get there. Peace, y'all.